guys, this is Star and welcome back to another video. This is actually a video I've been meaning to make for a couple of weeks, ever since the Warm Rise Olympics ended, but I've been too lazy to do so, even though I've had plenty of time. Before I get into what this video is, I just wanted to say I've been really bored on the weekends ever since. Like, the tournament took a couple hours, sometimes longer, out of my Saturdays and Sundays. And I have so much more time now without that I've actually been quite bored on the weekends. So I forgot what it's like to be bored on the weekend and have nothing to do. On the bright side, I don't have to get up at like 5 to make a 6 o'clock match. I've been having plenty of time to sleep in. Still feels weird not getting up really. But anyway, this video, I'm just gonna be basically going over my experience as a tournament organizer this year. So, I'm not going to count the 2018-2019 tournaments, just this year. I didn't write a script or anything, of course, because I never do, but... So, we'll see how this goes, and, yeah. Let's hope that actually makes some sense here. So, basically, we started planning the tournament in January of this year, actually. Like, really early on. We planned out like the basics, like what type of tournament we were gonna do, and like who would stream, who would edit the pictures and stuff like that. And then we kind of forgot about it for a few months, and then confusion popped up with his tournament. Asked us to help. You guys should hopefully know what happened with that. I'm not gonna explain what happened with that. Afterwards, when July came, we went back to our tournament. And, let's see, we started finalizing things. Like, finalizing the rules and all that. Then we did the code giveaways. Props to Vivek for coming up with that. And, like, using the codes and stuff. I think he used binary for the, WWC part. I forget what he used for the other part. I think it's, like, backwards alphabet or something, but, yeah, there was that. And then we did the giveaways, gave the people who guessed it right, the first couple of people who guessed it right, their cash for that. And then we followed that up with the, I think we released the poster that DB made in the forum. I think that was August 20th or 21st or something like that. So, and I think we had to wait a few more days for DB to get the trailer out, but yeah, the trailer was really good. It even impressed me with Sorrel's commentating on that. So that's honestly the first I've ever heard of Sorrel's voice. So, and then when did we start the tournament? We started September, no, not the 5th. We were gonna start the 12th, but we weren't ready, so I believe we delayed it a week, which was perfect. It worked in our favor well. So then we started it with a lot of matches that first weekend. So much that we had to split round 1 into week 2 as well. So I went through that. And then it got easier as it went along because Ferry is doing all the time zones and all that, and we didn't really have a routine for how we were doing things. We were just doing it whenever we had the time. And then we got a couple of weeks in, everything started like settling down into a good rhythm or a good pace to work. We started doing the podcasts right after the Sunday, the last match of the weekend, and then right after that we would send out the messages to the teams of their next match info and stuff. And then by Friday that week we would work on confirming the times for the matches and sending out the matches. The messages and setting up the countdowns on the event page. And then we'd get up on Saturday the next day and start doing the streams and all that, as you guys have seen on Vivek's Twitch. It went pretty well, I gotta say. The streams went pretty well for the most part. Out of all the matches, we only had one forfeit. Did I say that right? I think I did. I never know how to say that word anymore. If you've been watching the tournament stuff since 2018, you'll kind of know where I'm going with the forfeit thing. But that's not what I'm trying to focus on right now. So, yeah, we only had 1 or 2 forfeits the whole tournament, when in 2018 we were having at least 1 a weekend. It was annoying. It was becoming normal. 2019 we didn't have as many. This year we only had a couple, like I've already said like twice. So I was really impressed with that and happy with it, with how we were going. It goes to show that players were dedicated, that we organized the times really well, and I'm proud of everyone for that, both players and Fairy. And then, what else was I gonna say? Most of the players cooperated pretty easily. A few of them had a couple problems, but we would eventually get their matches to start. So, of course, we had a couple difficulties making servers here or there, but we got the hang of it in the end. Because we all mess up making the servers occasionally. And then, in the last few weeks, we took on Blue Ninja as a commentator. We weren't sure how it was gonna go, but it went pretty good. I was glad we got him in there as a commentator, because I think it was just him and Sorrel for one, or just him and Vivek. So, Vivek or Sorrel, whoever it was, didn't have to commentate on their own, and Blue Ninja did a really good job commentating as well. So, props to you for that. Another thing about this tournament is that Sterben was supposed to help out, but he had to leave Warm Rise for some real life reasons. So he left us to deal with the time zones and the messages and all that, which we'd never done in previous tournaments. So Vivek, Fairy, and I had to step up into a position of more power and more stress, more behind the scenes work to figure things out, but we did really good. Like, for applications, we did it differently. In past years, we would put a format in the forum and explain how to do it with screenshots and stuff. But this year, we made it a actual Google form and posted the link on the forum. Vivek even made a video on how to fill it out the way we wanted it to. And then off of that, we made a spreadsheet for all the responses, and that's how we basically organized everything on that spreadsheet, the time zones, the matches. We even made our own little bracket on there. It's pretty cool. It was really helpful. Like, they never done that in past years, so we organized it pretty well. Like, DB even said that he was happy with how we did it, because he's been involved in the behind the scenes stuff a lot more like we were this year in past years, so he said he was proud of us, and he was really happy with how it went. So, I'd say we did pretty good this year. Like, the finals, though, they were really close finals. The final match itself, I mean. SA1 destroyed NA2 in the second to last match. But they both did pretty good to get that far, so. They still both got, they all got badges, they all got prize money and all that. But back to the final. The final's really close. I think it's one of the closest matches we've ever had. It's best of 5, because that was our plan. Because it's the final, gotta make it last longer, make it more memorable, you know, than all the other matches. Vivek even upgraded the overlay a little bit. Like, the overlay wasn't amazing already. Like, the overlay was really good for the final. And he went and used that. I don't think he even messed up the overlay for the final match at all either. He was like, matching up the team, like the region, with the players and putting it on the right color and stuff was really difficult. The streamers occasionally mix it up a little bit, but I can't blame them. But Vivek did it. I think it's Vivek who streamed the final. Yeah, it was. He did a really good job on that for the final match. And then, yeah, like I was saying, the match itself was pretty close. Is U2 versus U3, of course, as you guys probably know by now. U2 took the first 2 of the best of 5, and then we went with the closer up maps, the more close range maps, which would be Dustland first, and then we did Area 56. Those were extremely close, a lot closer than the first 2 rounds were. And EU3 ended up taking them both. And then we went with Sky Hall for the 5th map. And on that one, let me think. I'm talking faster than I'm thinking. Yeah, that match was also really close, but in the end, EU3 was not able to steal the last few points. EU2 popped off and went out with them instead and took the victory. But it's a really close match, so it was closer than I ever imagined it would be. So I'm really happy with how that went, especially since, like, if you guys didn't know, this is actually the last tournament I decided to help with. Like, I'm not gonna help with next year's or the year after, probably, because it's a lot of work for these tournaments, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of stress, a lot of things, if that makes sense. But yeah, like, there's not much else to say about that. Just gotta give myself a break, I guess. Tournaments are stressful. Can't keep doing them forever, you know. We all leave Warm Eyes one day. One day I will. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Give me another couple of years, probably. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna, well, not stay low, but, like, go back to, like, being a normal Warm Eyes player and trying not to be much above that, other than podcasts and stuff whenever we do those. Which I believe we made an agreement to only do them for major Warm Eyes updates from now on, so, other than the tournament, but yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how the Warm Eyes Olympics went. Like, overall, it's like, it was really organized, really coordinated. We had decent communication with each other. The players were pretty cooperative as well. So, I just gotta say it was really good. I was thinking maybe I could get the team and ask them if we could make a video for the podcast channel, Featured 5. Podcast channel? Wow. But make a Featured 5 video on how to, on how we ran this tournament to help people who want to follow in our footsteps and make tournaments of their own in the future. So I'll have to ask them what they think of that. I think they might be up for it. Because if I remember correctly, I'm not the only one who's done with tournaments after this, so. But yeah, I was really happy with this tournament. It went really well. I'm really proud of everyone, thankful for everyone who helped in any way. Which the credits should be playing at some point in this video, if you have not seen those already. But yeah, thank you to everyone who helped the tournament be successful. I cannot speak. But yeah, it went really good. I'm really thankful and proud of everyone who helped. Congrats to EU2 for winning. And well done to EU3 being a runner-up. So, that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to, well, just don't be a jerk to other people in the community. Like, kindness is what gets you more friends. Being mean gets you enemies, and I don't know, where am I going with this conversation already? I'm just gonna end the video, guys. Have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.